Just seeing her and my son there in general through the stops during the race, it meant a lot. It helped me get through it.
This East Valley man just made history when, despite pretty incredible odds here, he finished a full Ironman race.
They always say it's like 1% of the population ever does something this
pretty crazy.
Fantastic. But he's the first man with cystic fibrosis to do an Ironman before a lung transplant. Spencer Blake has the inspiring story.
The moment Kyle Watanabe finished a 144-mile race, he became a legend.
It's definitely a big deal. We've come a long way in the CF community.
He was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis at birth and had multiple surgeries by age 2.
It's basically like breathing through, taking a bunch of straws and trying to breathe through a bunch of straws.
The disease produces excess mucus that attacks the lungs. He was only expected to live to age 8.
I constantly lived the life of like, oh, this next year, don't apply for colleges because you're not going to go there. Don't look for dating relationships because you're not going to make it.
But you wouldn't know the health challenges he faces when you look at him now. Kyle's just a couple weekends removed from having completed a full Ironman race.
Say, go, Daddy, go.
The first man with cystic fibrosis in the world to do it pre-transplant. And he did it about an hour and a half faster than he thought he could.
I never thought I would get it done. I always had it in the back of my mind I was going to go for it. And when I crossed the finish line, it didn't really set in that I actually did it.
So what's next for Kyle? Well, he is still training hard every day. He's got his really long bike rides on Saturdays. He definitely wants to do another Ironman race. He's just looking for one in the right place at the right time.
The 30-year-old has a wife and a 2-year-old son who keep him going at every turn of every race as he inspires a generation of athletes with disabilities.
My mantra through all of it has been we're not a diagnosis. We're not defined by it. So I would just tell people whatever the greatness is that you're looking to accomplish, go accomplish it.
I'm Spencer Blake for Arizona's Family.